A very good morning to you, children. How are you all? Feeling good? So, very good. Now, once again, we have to start our English class. But before that, I would like to give you some instructions related to the pandemic. Once again, I would like to tell you that we have to make use of face masks whenever we are going out of the house. Secondly, we have to maintain proper hygiene, hand hygiene rather. So for that we need to wash our hands again and again and use sanitizers. And thirdly and most importantly is that we should avoid going to large gatherings. By following these steps, we can keep ourselves safe from the COVID-19. So now we are coming back with our English lesson. As you all remember, we started with lesson 2, that is how far is the river. And we have studied section 1 of that lesson. Today I am going to continue with section 2. Before that, let's give you a quick recap of the section 1, in which we had read that there is a small boy who was 11 years old. He wanted to see the river because he had heard a lot about the river. So one day when his parents were away, he just packed the loaf of bread which his parents have left for him, and he set off his journey to see the river. He was sure that his parents would be returning by the evening. So by that time he will go to the river and then he can come back also. So when we started with the lesson, we had read that when that little boy started his journey, he had met a woodcutter whom he had asked how far was the river. Now let us continue. First I'll read and then I will explain. 7 miles, he said, which was fairly accurate. Why do you want to know? Now this is the reply which the woodcutter is giving. Woodcutter ने उसको बताया that the river is 7 miles from here. यहाँ से river 7 miles की दूरी पे है. Now today we people measure the distance in kilometers and meters. So miles was the earlier unit of distance. पहले distance जो है वो miles या meals में measure किया जाता था. तो जो वुड कटर है वो उस बच्चे को रिप्लाई करता है कि जो यहाँ से रिवर है वो 7 miles दूर है. And he then asked the child also, why do you want to know? I am going to the river, said the boy. Alone? Of course. Now the boy is replying that he wants to go to the river. तो woodcutter जो है, he asked him alone, अकेले जा रहे हो? And the boy said, of course, yes, I am going alone. But it is too far. It will take you 3 hours to reach there. And then you have to come back. It will be getting dark. Besides, it is not an easy road. So the woodcutter, he tries to stop the child. वो child को रोकने की कोशिश करता है, उसको समझाता है कि the distance of the river is very very far. So यहाँ से if you will go now, you will take 3 hours. तुम्हें 3 hours वहाँ पहुँचने में लगेंगे. And then you have to come back also. So it will take lot of time. और जब तक वो लौट कर आएगा तब तक डार्क हो जाएगी, मीन्स रात हो जाएगी. And then he also warns him that the road is not easy. जो रिवर तक जाने का रास्ता है वो बहुत ही डिफिकल्ट है. It's not an easy road. So he should not go. But I'm a good walker, said the boy. Though he had never walked further than the mile from his house to his school. He carried on down the path, and the woodcutter looked after him with some misgivings and decided to keep an eye out for the boy on his way back from the market. Now the boy said, he answers कि no problem, I am a good walker. मैं अच्छा वॉकर हूं, मतलब मुझे काफी ज्यादा चलने की आदत है. सो दैट्स नॉट अ प्रॉब्लम फॉर मी. हालांकि द बॉय, हाउएवर द बॉय वॉज स्पीकिंग लाई, क्योंकि वो 1 माइल से ज्यादा कभी चला ही नहीं था. उसका स्कूल that was at a distance of 1 mile from his house and he used to walk that much only. But he carried on. Now the woodcutter, he felt little worried. उसको थोड़ा सा चिंता हुई उस बच्चे की. So he had misgivings, means he had some doubts in his mind. So what the woodcutter decided is he was going to the market. So he said, when I will come back, I will check whether the boy has come back or not. Clear? Now we move further. The path was steep and the boy had to run most of the time. It was a dizzy, winding path and he slipped once or twice and slid into a bush or off the path and down the hill. The hill was covered with lush green ferns. The trees were wound in creepers and a great wild dahlia would suddenly rear its golden head from the leaves and ferns. Now, as the boy was going on his journey, the path was steep and boy had to run most of the time because already the woodcutter had warned him that the road is not easy. It was a dizzy winding path. Dizzy winding path means it was a whirl. घुमावदार गोल गोल रास्ता था. अगेन एंड अगेन द बॉय यूज टू स्लिप करके ही यूज टू स्लाइड डाउन. समटाइम्स ही यूज टू फॉल इन अ बुश, या फिर वो हिल से नीचे गिर जाता था. द होल पैसेज और द होल रोड वॉज कवर्ड विद लश ग्रीन ferns. Ferns is a type of a plant which is found on mountains. So mostly there were green furls all around the hill. The trees had creepers worn around them. Creepers means आपने हिंदी में बेले सुना होगा. तो जितने भी ट्री उस रास्ते में थे सबके आसपास जो थी बेले लिपटी हुई थी. And here and there, somewhere here and there, he could see the flowers of dahlia also growing. Dahlia is a flower which is mostly grown in winter season. It's a beautiful flower. So he could see that the dahlia flowers were also growing around somewhere. And the whole passage was green. Green leaves could be seen everywhere. Soon the boy was in the valley and the path straightened out and rose. So very soon the boy reached the valley. Valley means down the hill. Hill से नीचे अंदर valley में वो बच्चा थोड़ी देर में ही पहुंच गया. And after that the passage became little bit स्ट्रेट. थोड़ा थोड़ा रास्ता सीधा हो गया और उसके बाद वैली में एंटर करने के बाद अगेन द पैसेज रोज अप. अगेन ही हैड टू क्लाइंब द माउंटेन. नाउ ही मेट अ गर्ल हु वॉज कमिंग फ्रॉम द ऑपोजिट डायरेक्शन. शी हेल्ड अ लॉन्ग कर्व्ड नाइफ विद विच she had been cutting grass and there were rings in her nose and ears and her arms were covered with heavy bangles. The bangles made music when she moved her hand. So after going for some distance, he saw. Now going a little further, the boy, he met a girl who was coming from the opposite direction. And now that girl was having a curved knife in her hand. Curved knife you must have seen, जिसको sickle भी बोलते हैं, जो grass काटने के काम आती है. So it was clear that the girl had been cutting the grass and now she was coming back. How was she dressed up? She had rings in her nose and ears also. Whole her arms were covered with heavy bangles. And as she moved her hand, the bangles made a particular sound. So it seemed as the bangles were playing out some music. How far is it to the river? Asked the boy. Now the boy, he asked that girl कि यहाँ से river कितनी दूर है. The girl had obviously never been to the river or she may have been thinking of another one because she said 20 miles without any hesitation. Now they are saying that girl's answer was different from the woodcutter's answer. Maybe that girl had never been to the river. या तो गर्ल कभी रिवर तक गई नहीं थी, उसको रिवर का रास्ता मालूम नहीं था, या फिर वो किसी और रिवर को इमेजिन करके उस बॉय को आंसर देती है that river is 20 miles from here. The boy laughed and ran down the path. A parrot suddenly screeched, flew low over his head, a flash of red and green. It took the course of the path and the boy followed its dipping flight, running until the path rose and the bird disappeared amongst the trees. Now the boy, he laughed when the girl gave this answer, क्योंकि woodcutter ने तो उसको 7 miles बताया था, तो उसको उस गर्ल की बात पे हंसी आ जाती है और without saying anything he runs away from there. So जैसे ही वो थोड़ा सा आगे जाता है, a parrot, it suddenly screeched. Screeched means shouted. It made a shrill sound. तो पैरेट जो है वो एक श्रिल सी साउंड करते हुए उस बॉय के बिल्कुल हेड के पास से फ्लाई करके जाता है. एंड देन ही गोज इन फ्रंट, फ्लाइज इन फ्रंट. नाउ व्हाट डज द बॉय डिसाइड? ही डिसाइडेड टू फॉलो दैट बर्ड. सो ही स्टार्टेड फॉलोइंग दैट बर्ड. द पैरेट वॉज फ्लाइंग अहेड एंड द बॉय वॉज फॉलोइंग इट. एंड आफ्टर अप टू अ डिस्टेंस, थोड़ा सा आगे जाने पे पैरेट डिसअपियर हो जाता है और बॉय जो है वो वापस से अपना पाथ, अपना रास्ता फॉलो कर लेता है. अ टिकल ऑफ वाटर केम फ्रॉम द हिल साइड एंड द बॉय स्टॉप टू ड्रिंक. द वाटर वॉज कोल्ड एंड शार्प बट वेरी रिफ्रेशिंग. सो इफ यू हैव एवर बीन टू अ हिल स्टेशन, आपने देखा होगा कि हिल से कहीं कहीं से छोटे छोटे वाटरफॉल्स, झरने, दे आर फ्लोइंग डाउन. सो सेम काइंड ऑफ अ स्मॉल लिटिल वाटरफॉल द बॉय कुड सी कमिंग आउट ऑफ फ्रॉम अ हिल. सो ही स्टॉप्स देयर टू ड्रिंक दैट वाटर. नाउ द वाटर वॉज वेरी कोल्ड. बहुत ठंडा पानी था, बट स्टिल इट वॉज रिफ्रेशिंग बिकॉज बॉय को वो पानी पीकर अच्छा लगा. However, it seemed to have the effect of making him thirstier. But जो water उस boy ने पिया, उसको ऐसा लगा कि वो पानी पीने के बाद उसकी thirst, उसकी प्यास और भी ज्यादा बढ़ गई है, उसको पहले से ज्यादा प्यास लग गई है. The sun was striking his side of the hill and the dusty path became hotter, the stones scorching the boy's feet. He was sure he had gone halfway. He had walked for over an hour. So after drinking water, he felt more thirsty. Why did he feel more thirsty? Because the sun was striking, means the sun was shining brightly. sun बहुत ज्यादा जोर से शाइन कर रहा था, इसलिए गर्मी थी, हॉट था. Plus, we had read in the beginning of the chapter that the boy was not in a habit of wearing shoes. So, he was walking barefooted. So, जैसे ही वो dusty part पे चल रहा था, he felt hot and hot. His feet started burning due to bright sunlight. But, after going for a distance and all the stones which were there on the path, they were scorching his feet. Means, पत्थर उसके पैरों में चुभ रहे थे. So the boy had now started feeling कि शायद उसने half the way cover कर लिया है, because he felt he had walked a long distance. उसको लगा कि वो बहुत देर से चल रहा है, तो that is why maybe उसने half of distance cover कर लिया है. So that's there in the section 2 of the chapter. In section 3 we'll be reading whether he was able to reach the river or not and how was his journey further. That will continue in our next class. Till then, whatever has been taught to you, go through it. Difficult words, go again and again. You have to read them so that the meanings are clear to you. Till then, have a nice day.